Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? My name is Anthony Alavis. Hope everybody had a good Friday. Really late on this. It's 9:03, and I realized, man, I didn't do a video today. Uh, so this will probably be the last video I do until Sunday after the game on against the Washington Commanders. So that means I'm gonna give my predictions for that game on Sunday. Raiders heading to the game relatively healthy. Brock Bowers is good to go. Jackson Power Johnson good to go as well. DeCambery and Richardson is good to go too, although he's questionable. The Commanders will be without quarterback Jaden Daniels, so Marcus Mariota will get the start for the Commanders. So, things I'm looking for in this game again. Can the Raiders establish a running game against the Commanders? They need to. If they want to come out on top. Um, Ashton Jeanty, I know he says he wants to play better and he's going to do better, but I think it's going to take maybe a little bit of time, maybe two more games, or maybe the game against Chicago coming up. I just think that he needs to get going to get the Raiders a chance to win a game. Secondly, Geno Smith, he needs to take care of the ball. He can't be throwing the balls up like he did on Monday night, up for grabs. It's like he was punting, and he was hoping for Dante Thornton Jr. to catch the ball, but it was intercepted. And then a second one to, what do you call it, Jacoby Myers. He tried to thread the needle, but Derwin James got his head on it and tipped, and it got it intercepted in the end zone. So Geno Smith needs to play smarter than that to give the Raiders a chance. So Jeanty and Bowers, Jeanty and Geno Smith, they need to ball out Sunday to give the Raiders a chance in a hostile environment in Washington, D.C. Granted, like I said, no Jaden Daniels. So that's a plus for the Raiders on their side. But still, if you have Marcus Mariota beat you, then I'm probably going to go off on Sunday night, Sunday after the game, excuse me. I'm going to be watching the game very intently. And I'm going to, either I'm going to criticize or I'm going to give them credit. And, like I said, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna spot what's wrong and I'm gonna criticize it. It's the truth of it's the truth. You can't just, pretend that they did well. Monday night was just embarrassing, especially your home crowd that paid bunch of money to get there and to go inside and, Legion Stadium to watch a 29 loss. Like, that's not even fair. So the Raiders, under Pete Carroll, they need to turn it around here. I know they're 1-1, but they need to turn it around. Still early, but I want to see consistency. And what I mean by consistency, I'm not talking about losses. They need to show the weapons that they have on offense. We have yet to see it. Only scored 9 points under Chip Kelly, offensive coordinator. Should be putting up 25 points at least, and let the defense, do the job. Defensively, I think they're doing okay, but I'm still concerned about the defensive backs. So don't think that you're going to see much of that deep throws by Marcus Mariota. But nevertheless, they got to be ready for that because Marcus Mariota is capable of anything, especially with his legs. So we'll see what happens come Sunday morning. Kickoff, 1 o'clock Eastern, by 10 o'clock here in California, Nevada. So we'll see what happens. My prediction of the game, though, lots to be made about the East Coast trip. So, it is what it is. But the Raiders did pick up a win on the East Coast in a rainy environment in Foxborough, beating the Patriots. But, going to Washington, D.C., playing the Commanders. You know what? I'm not too confident, like the Raiders' chances of winning this game. So I think the Commanders will pull out, I want to say, a 23-17 victory. I'm only giving, obviously, the Raiders 17 points because they have yet to show anything on offense. So I got the Commanders winning 23-17. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. Again, thanks for watching, and hit the like, subscribe button. Also, if there's anything new or something that you like to see on my podcast on YouTube, let me know because I'm up to change. So I'm all ears. I'm watching you guys' comments. So hit me up. Have a good one.